Hi, my name is Xavier Cologne. I'm with the Fort Myers CRA, and if you're watching this video, you're looking for more information on our Residential Improvement Matching Grant Program. This is an exciting opportunity that we are starting this year, and I can't wait to walk you through the process. So, at the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency, we believe that if left under-resourced, parts of our city risk remaining overlooked, affecting community spirit and slowing economic growth. This lack of redevelopment doesn't just impact current residents, it also discourages potential new businesses and families from making our city their home. Imagine a city where every neighborhood is a beacon of growth and community spirit, a place where residents enjoy sustainable, thriving spaces and businesses benefit from a vibrant economic environment. This is the future we're creating. Now that you know what the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency, or Fort Myers CRA, is striving for, we would like to say that we have five redevelopment areas at the time of this recording, but they will soon become four, and that the two redevelopment areas that do have funding for this program, the Residential Improvement Matching Grant Program, are downtown and Dr. MLK. Now that you know what the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency, or Fort Myers CRA, is about, just wanted to give an overview on the Residential Improvement Matching Grant Program. What we wanted to be is an incentive for homeowners looking to improve their homes and curb appeal. Now, this year, each eligible area has funding for grants, and we are accepting applications on a rolling basis. So that means we will have deadlines every month. Now that you know what the overview of the program is about, let's go into the steps to apply. Now, the first step of this program is determining eligibility. It's very simple. We just want to make sure that you own a home within one of the eligible areas, that you are located within that area, you have no code enforcement violations, you're up to date on your property taxes, and please understand that any incomplete application packets will not be accepted for this program. Step two is a site visit. Now that you're on our website, you can reach out to us and one of our staff members will come and visit on site just to make sure that everything you want to do is eligible. You would walk us through the improvements, we would take reference photos, and then we would give you next steps as well as sending out an email which would give you all the information on how to apply, what to apply with, and what you are applying for. After you get that email, there is an application that does need to be filled out. This would be the last step after you get what you need for the program, which for a full packet, what we need is this executed grant application, which we'd provide you, a fully executed notarized copy of the owner's affidavit saying that you are the owner of the property and getting that notarized, photographs of every angle of the property as it is now. In some cases, we will ask for conceptual renderings of what the house will look like after improvements. We do need 3 quotes for this program, and if you cannot obtain 3, we'll accept 2 estimates with a letter explaining the absence of the 3rd quote. And we may ask for additional information based on what kind of improvements you're doing, just so that we can make sure that if there's any questions that might come in front for the next step, which is getting board approval. Now, staff will still help you through this process. It would consist of creating a presentation on PowerPoint with 5 to 7 slides explaining what you're applying for. We would look for recommendation from the advisory board. This is a board comprising of appointed residents of the redevelopment areas. And then we would go for final approval from the Board of Commissioners. After approval, we would have an agreement signed and executed. This agreement has the language that just says that you understand this is reimbursement based, that we are not liable for anything that happens with these improvements, as well as just making sure that everybody understands that you have to maintain those improvements for 3 years in line with our program guidelines. Now you will get that executed agreement with a notice to commence from us, meaning that any improvements after that notice of commencement are eligible for reimbursement. And please make sure that you apply for any necessary permits that have to do with the improvements in which you are seeking reimbursement through this program. All right, so the last step is reimbursement. Reimbursement is after the work is complete. We do require that we get a final permit if there were any permits involved. Please make sure that doing work that did require a permit and not seeking a permit will also lead to you needing to get a permit. So please make sure to reach out to the building officials to find out what any necessary permits for improvements there may be to avoid any delay in your reimbursement. Once we do get that final permit, as well as a zero balance invoice from whichever contractor or company you used, and proof of payment. This can be a cleared check or bank statement showing payment to that company. Once we get all of that, we are able to process a reimbursement to you, which comes in the form of a check that will be mailed to you at the address that you provided. And once all of that is done, then you are done with the program. Please note this was just a brief overview of the program with steps. So if you have any questions, please make sure to reach out to me. My name is Xavier Colon. I'm the redevelopment manager for the Fort Myers CRA, and I can be reached at xcolon@cityftmyers.com or 239-321-7098, or you can even scan this QR code to visit our page for more information. Have a wonderful day, and we are so excited to have you go through our program. Bye.